Hindi cinema, a common archetype for depicting women is the Abla Nari, a docile, sanskari woman who lacks agency and waits for a man to come and save her.
तुम्हें कोई और छुए मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगता.
This trope becomes especially relevant in the depiction of pregnant married women who are shown as even more dependent and vulnerable. A pregnant Abla Nari often becomes a universal Bhavi who requires constant care as she is incapable of performing even the most basic tasks. And of course, this woman, who is in the process of creating new life, is never portrayed as being capable of harming anyone. But this is where Kahani forces us to rethink the trope.
वो इसलिए कि एक प्रेग्नेंट औरत से किसी को डर नहीं लगता, स्पेशली जिसका हस्बैंड भाग गया हो.
The Swaddle presents Recasting. In Sujoy Ghosh's Kahani, Vidya Bagchi uses a fake pregnancy to disarm people into thinking she is not a threat, while carrying out a dangerous intelligence mission to find and kill a wanted terrorist. Vidya arrives in the city of Kolkata just as it is gearing up for its most loved 10-day festival celebrating the Hindu goddess Durga. Heavily pregnant, wearing flowing dresses and a soft smile on her face, Vidya seems to be the quintessential Abla Nari. The fact that her husband has gone missing while she is in this state makes everyone around view her as someone who deserves extra sympathy and protection.
मेरे लिए एक टैक्सी मंगवा देंगे प्लीज.
टैक्सी क्यों? आपको राना पहुंचा देगा, है ना?
Vidya uses this sympathetic benevolent sexism to her advantage.
तुमने हमेशा मेरी मदद की है. तुम्हारे हेल्प के बिना मैं आगे नहीं बढ़ पाऊंगी. really.
She carefully performs her pregnancy with her waddle, her hand over her belly, and helplessly tripping over things. Police officers, informants, and hotel employees all go out of their way to help her out, unknowingly enabling her dangerous plan to find the missing terrorist.
बागची, आपको कुछ नहीं होता. मैं होने नहीं देता.
By using her perceived vulnerability as a weapon, Vidya also challenges how we view danger. Traditional feminine traits are never associated with danger. Aggression, hypersexuality, and overt manipulation are typical characteristics of a dangerous woman. However, Vidya uses stereotypically feminine traits like warmth, affection, and sensitivity as a mask that prevents anyone, and especially the crop Rana, from viewing her as a threat. Vidya's ultimate subversion of the Abla Nari comes from the fact that she goes against traditional moral norms to fake a pregnancy.
मैं अपने हस्बैंड को ढूंढ रही हूँ. ऐसी हालत में लंदन से अकेली आई हूँ.
Using our preconceived notions about the Abla Nari against us, Vidya makes her fake pregnancy her biggest weapon.
ना कतई हार्मलेस है. उसका हस्बैंड उसको प्रेग्नेंट करके छुमंतर हो गया.
In fact, in the climax of the film, when the terrorist pulls a gun at her, it is the act of taking off her prosthetic belly that takes him by surprise, leading him to drop his gun and allowing her to stab him in the neck. This captivating image of a white sari-clad Vidya stabbing the terrorist replicates the image of Durga killing the demon Mahishasura, an image that thousands are worshipping in the city of Kolkata at that time. The writers draw multiple parallels between Vidya and the goddess Durga. Durga has many forms, each personifying a different element of Shakti or divine feminine energy. These different forms of the Devi can be seen in various aspects of Vidya's personality throughout the film.
Vidya, V, not a B.
मैडम, कलकत्ता में विद्या सब एक सेम फीलिंग.
Vidya's clever plan represents the wise Saraswati. Her ruthless murder of the terrorist represents the unforgiving and lethal Kali, and her nurturing side with Vishnu represents Parvati. The fact that Vidya embodies these very different forms of feminine energy makes us reconsider the lines we draw around who is an Abla Nari in need of help versus who is a dangerous woman who could pose a threat.
क्या फर्क पड़ता है?
Ultimately, the same woman can contain multitudes, and a seemingly Abla Nari can just as easily be a dangerous woman too.